Send it. Yes. So hello folks and welcome. This evening we are live here in Foya City, Lofa County, and as you may be aware, there is this tour of developments across the country, and this is just one of the many places we are touring, and just a stone throw away from the Foya Central High School is where we are, and we are about to show you a 48 kilowatts solar farm, so to speak. But to do this, we're going to be linking up with the city mayor of Foya City, and he's Mr. Josiah Sake, and he's going to be giving us an idea about how the entire project came into being. So let's now invite Mr. Sake, who is the city mayor of Foya. We want to say welcome, sir, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
Firstly, we want to say thanks to the leadership of Lofa County. This place used to be either 4 days or a week to leave Monrovia to enter into Foya, but today we drove from Monrovia at about 9:30, and here we are, and we arrived here around 5 o'clock or so.
Of course, yeah. Thank you. Thanks to Governor of Liberia under the supervision of the 26th President of the Republic of Liberia, Ambassador Joseph Nimampoakai. He regularly said that. Remember, many times people used to pass to Sierra Leone, go to Bo Waterside before getting there. But from here now, if you have a very good car like this, then cruiser maybe you can at most 8 hours. Okay, so we are thankful to government for this kind of way they have helped and alleviated some constraints on the people of this country.
So driving from Salaye coming to Vonjama, passing by Fisipu, other towns along the way, all you see is the natural resources of Lofa County from left to right. And now you as a city mayor, I see you so passionate. The manner and form in which you engage people here in Lofa County, specifically about projects that are being undertaken by government, you are so key that, well, this is not a playground. An instant case was when we arrived here and we saw folks who tried throwing rocks at the plum in the tree, and you were like questioning them. Well, if you spot this solar panel, you're going to be in trouble with me.
Of course, yes. Well, the issue of development is not something to play with, especially in a case where you will be having an opportunity to light most of the homes. So it's not something to joke with. We are passionate, like you said, since we took over during the 2023 presidential and legislative elections. You know, this place was like a battleground for politicians. You are aware of the story. But since the president took over and he came last year to visit, it is customary that every season he comes home. So it was not anything strange. So he came and made peace, open declaration of peace. From that day up to present, we who are local officials of government, it is incumbent on us to continue with the peace. So we are passionate with whatever you call development.
There was a reconciliation meeting. We saw the District 1 lawmaker, Honorable Thomas Fala, Deputy Speaker, and the President sitting one-on-one and having a friendly conversation. So since then, up to current, how's the issue of reconciliation in the country?
Well,
specifically, you want to be precise with Foya.
Yeah, well, it is a process, as you may be aware. The issue of reconciliation is a process. But just to, let you understand, since then, you regularly said the president held the hands of the current lawmaker, who is the Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Liberia, and also the Minister of Internal Affairs, Minister Nyumaling, then the former County Superintendent of Lofa, Honorable William Tamakamba Sr., we are a cross-section of our chiefs. From that time, we have gone to Sierra Leone to make peace. We have gone to Guinea to make peace.
Okay.
And we've been touring our district. As we speak, the place is calm. And we keep telling them the issue of politics. Politics is an exchange of ideas. This was something surprise to since the get-go of our district, even when it was a chiefdom. Now we have 3 administrative districts. We have the Foya administrative district, we have the WAM, the Tingia, we have the Solomon Township place there. And here, the Foya administrative district is also the electoral district number 1. So since then, we had never experienced such a thing that occurred during the 2023 elections. It was something strange. But from that time, the president came and made peace. Trust me, I mean, we are at peace. Even the current lawmaker, it was not an easy thing. Because he never had any personal issue with some of us. But the fact that someone would say it was not timely for a Lofian to become president, so that was a bone of contention on the side of Lofians, rational one. So, but from that time, we've been moving peacefully in every program, every meeting we have the opportunity to attend, we speak about peace. And let people know the president had made open declaration of peace. So no one is an exception.
So back in Monrovia, Monterey County is experiencing what we call a solar farm at Mokofe Hydro Power Plant, and it's about to be turned over late November or early October of this year. And now, you in Lofa County, to be specific, Foya, you already have a visual farm that one can say, well, in a month away from now, you're going to be experiencing solar energy in Foya City, Lofa County. You want to bring us up to speed about this project as we just come along to see exactly what we are talking about.
Yeah, a month ago, we had calls from the high ups, especially the LTA chairperson, Mr. Abdullah Kamara, placed a call and let me know that there was a team that was on the way coming to have a little solar farm here, like the one you see now. From that time, they brought their equipment, they brought some materials. We keep them. They are with us. Some of them are still there. But you see, the solar panels are already, the farm has already been erected.
Yeah, is there a way to get in here?
Well, yes. So from that time, the project has been going on, and the stage it has reached. I'm sure after this stage, it will have to be the distribution stage where they will be, distributing the current, the power to few homes. And what have gathered, powering about 20 homes, including the public school and other public facilities that will be around here. So this is the project just 1 month ago, but they are like almost nearing the finishing touches. So it is a project. There's one Chinese company they call the HUAWEI. I think it's a very good donation to government of Liberia. So we are very soon will be experiencing, especially the community and those who will be fortunate to have the light. They will be enjoying the 24 hours, current here.
So how is it going to be like? Talking about the merit system, how are homes going to be selected for this connection process?
Well, this will be a leadership challenge. One good thing about me, I don't live in this community, so nobody will say the mayor used his influence to get some people powered, all the way to Konduma, where even the paramount chief is. So we're going to work together with the leadership of this quarter or the community, with the leadership of the district and cross-section of opinion leaders, how the selection will be done, and that's what we will do.
Because you already have the LEC, the power grid coming from the hydro, If you tour the rural areas, sometimes I wonder you see electricity flying over a particular time, but then the people are not really interested in getting connected to the land. If you ask them, sometimes you will hear them saying, "Well, I don't want my house to catch up on fire. This is why I'm not connected to the power line." So, looking at the solar and that of the hydro, how are you going to blend that with people who are going to be uh, yearning for connection on the solar line rather than the regular?
In fact, I will speak. We have a consignment of some equipment that they brought, the Care project, the hydro project. The understanding is that by July, possibly the light going to kick off. So, well, the issue of how that will be done, that is a managerial, area to decide. Maybe those who will be fortunate to, well, in the case of LEC, like I can say LEC because not most of the time people will be experiencing, maybe there could be breakdown, but in the case of this mini solar farm, where your house is, having the opportunity to have the 24-hour current, I think the only thing they will not do is to put maybe the AC on. You can put your television, charge your phones, and have, light on its own is a security. So I think when that time comes with the issue of the hydro project, they're going to make the best decision on that.
Who's going to be the first to get connected to it? Are we going to see the city mayor of Foya district being connected as the first person to test the solar energy, or a health facility, or the Foya Central High School that is just next to the project?
Yes. So I would be happy. The issue, the president is saying no business as usual.
Okay.
so, so the fact that
rather you sleep in darkness
than the larger society,
okay.
So it better I sleep in darkness, even though my house I got some kind of 150, solar panel on it that I manage somehow to enter. No, I can't charge phone, okay. But in as much it gave us small light to enter, that's good. Little is much. But as time goes by, we know once our people continue to benefit, that will be our happiness. It's not so much of me benefiting personally. Like you stated from the start of this conversation. We are so passionate. We are young people. We think that those things that were not done under our leadership, they should be done. So, and that's why you see us anytime we have visitors, people coming around Foya to ask about what is the latest information, we are vigorous, on our feet to let them understand. So we will be happy. Like this is the public school. This school used to be from history. The president of this country now had this school built called the Foya Community School. And later on was turned over to government. To make it into a bigger thing today, you have is a Foya Central High School. So it's one of the government institutions here. So the president, if you look at him, most of the time he prefers people to benefit than himself. So going to take the same trend. Once this public school is lighter and other few homes are having current, that will be our happiness.
Okay, so we want to get across to see, and when we are across, I'm going to ask this question. So we will do this. Okay, so you want to bring the camera closer to show exactly this entire. How many of the solar panel we have here?
Yeah, 93.
93.
93, yes. Solar panels.
And I'm told that it is 48 kilowatts.
48.
Okay. So if you look at this solar panel and you want to pin the camera just on my left, and you see there is a plum tree there, and there is a yard behind the plum tree where you have folks always throwing rock at the plumb, and when you miss out on the plumb, it's going to land right over this entire solar plate, and you will be damaging. So I see you. You went there and then you were talking to them. How exactly is the issue about maintenance going to be here? Because mind you, if this is destroyed, it's going to be a big loss to you. We're not talking about you as the city mayor of Foya.
I know. Well, we have put our leadership strategy in place. In fact, what I did, I called a community leader. We have conducted elections in almost 4 quarters or 4 communities. And very soon I will be inducting them into office to discharge them with their responsibilities. But in the meantime, the one that won the election here, I called him, Mr. Abraham Kenema. I told him this is a leadership challenge. In fact, even the work that is ongoing here, we didn't take people from different communities. Even the issue of security, I have the city police assigned with me, but we not want them to come here. This community is the one that will be hugely benefiting. So they should take charge of their facility. So they should take it to be their own. So I told him when I came, because most of the time I come here. So yesterday morning I came, I found one plumb, on the solar panel. Yeah. So I got pasted up and I called the quarter leader and let him know that he has to put some kind of thing in place to make sure that that will be curtailed. So what he told me, he came and openly made announcement. Those who are surrounding this place, that anything on the contrary, but we know that's not going to happen. But I mean, for unforeseen circumstances, they got disgruntled people, they got people who are not there for development. So when you see this kind of thing, yeah, because when you have light, it's a way to shy away criminals. So we're going to work, going to enforce the policies and whatsoever. It's not going to remain like this. Then you're going to put it in the fence.
Okay.
Yeah, so it will help the place to be more secure. So we will work towards that to make sure that this area is safe for the usage of our people.
So come along, folks. Let's give you a vivid look of this entire solar farm here. It's a mini solar farm.
Yes.
Here in Foya, and it's going to be giving out power to, they say, about 20 homes.
Yes.
About 20 homes going to be benefiting from this mini solar farm. And if you look on the left, you have another segment of the farm, or the panel, if you may. And it's also going to be benefiting key governmental institutions that are nearer to this facility, like the Foya Central High School. And I guess if there is a health facility in this place,
yes,
obviously they are going to be
definitely. That's the main reason. I mean, this project is here to help public facility like school. Because right now we live in a digital world and it's a global village. So in just in recent months, we have one of our brothers in the States, Mr. Benjamin Keto. He has the smart box project where students they don't have to use the internet is stored there, but you don't subscribe for anything.
Yeah.
Like you don't pay, you don't subscribe it. No, you don't need anything like that.
It's a resource center.
Yes. So they built it up in the same compound. We were here as local leadership for the turnover ceremony. So with the presence of where they will hugely be benefiting the electricity, it will also help and our students, I mean, to throw a challenge. This will be an open challenge to people who will say, but I wanted to do this, that, but we are in darkness. So it's going to be a huge, opportunity for our community.
Okay, so folks, you want to get a vivid look of this mini solar farm here in Foya City. Lofa County. This is intended to help about 20 homes, including the Foya Central High School, the health facility here, and a minimum of some government institutions that are close to this facility. So this is coming as a result of the government of Liberia arrest agenda on the energy sector, making sure that Liberians can have power and students can also have electricity. If you see here, this is a high school. I want to ask, is there a next session at this school?
I because when students are doing, I know you know that the 12th graders are doing their WAS. So they have little current. They have solar panel, of course, placed up there. So I think in the case of people who will want to maybe like come to a quiet place to study, I'm sure my assumption is that they should be doing that here.
Next session is being run.
No.
Okay, so no. That was the question. Yeah. So finally, as we wrap up on this project, what are your messages, if you want to place it that way, for this project and other projects across the country?
Well, just to say thank you to government of Liberia through other donors, that have been, humanitarian to this government. Just the issue of maintenance, because it's a key one. You could build some skyscrapers here, but in as much the people are not willing to maintain those facilities, it will become a challenge. It will become wasteful. I still remember during the Madam Salif Basibabwake regime way back, there used to be this Plan Liberia or Plans International where they build school, randomly across the country. So the issue of monitoring was a challenge. Right now, if you go around, most of those schools have fallen. They are no longer into use. So that is as a result of maybe a leadership challenge. Because we who are here as locals, local authorities, it is our work to make sure to monitor and also challenge our people to let them know that, let them take ownership. Liberia entirely, if we will take ownership of whatever government projects that will be implemented, government will come, government will go. It's continuity. So if the people will take the responsibility, like us, we take responsibility and make it to be like it is our own. I think that's one of the messages I want to send across Liberia, for us to take responsibility and manage. The managerial aspect matters most. The president could have friends all over the country like China and other places. They will invest, but at the end of the day, the question will be, what next?
How will you manage?
Yes, sustainability plan. I think these are things we should be looking after. How to sustain, how to maintain those facilities that have been, erected and have been placed in our communities or in our counties all over the 15 counties. So we send this message to our people. We should have the heart. Most of the time you see, people don't care. They will compare. Instead, now they are comparing Burkina Faso. Yeah, the president are there. You see how the men working? But the people have to decide to make a change in our country. I remember I was in Monrovia, almost 2 weeks. We secured some tricycles from SASCON, donated to Foya City Corporation in collaboration with the JMB Foundation. About 4 tricycles that was secured. Now, you get to red light and other areas, you see the dead. You somebody taking, they drink water and throw the plastic on the street. Now we talk about Ghana. Ghana was also like the way we are. Today they are fast. They are growing. You want to be the next, the best medical doctors, even from some of our government officials, they prefer to go to Ghana. Why? What makes you think Liberia can't even be more than that? Like we have carried age. So we should take responsibility. And at the level of the city corporation or the city limit, we have equipment enough to clean our city. We want to speak to our diaspora Lofians and other people who may be getting me loud on this interview for them to come back home. Come back home and do something. Like, I honor my leadership as a mayor. And my quest is, by the end of the day, this place should be laid out. If we have this place laid out with streets, then automatically I have succeeded. Even when I have the opportunity to go to a different country, I will live in peace. So we call on all of them to come back home. Let's contribute to buttress government. Any country that does not have private, investors, private companies, if you only depending on the resources, generated by central government, then you will be making a big mistake. So we call on our citizens to come back to Liberia and help buttress effort from government.
So what do you say to people in your local vernacular in 1 minute about this entire solar project?
Thank you. Bema kisela ose, panachulende mapuluwa lengi chelenda, yenya balikala ose, dianyanga Josiah Sake, yajo masachi ole Foyani, ndiye yenya balika, nyaye ma midimu nya ochonima, ujo swekende, nyenum faloba ke balika. Lembo wa kisinombo wanachu, kolono wo, mi, banadi misomba lachiwa, mabe unda Archbishop Bakala Francis. Bodi mi ma komana melu kon hiope. Awana pono kokalo chonongo lendencho. Milenden lena fenga kuno. Lemi ken yonu nyacho mina no Foya okola la mingu nan tango fonda na. Malao malanya no pe mila kena pe to sa fonda ho mbonang. Die mbinu fonda ho manan noni. Tinkesi ape mbi fonda ho manan noni pe. Nyenye dadi mi pe anan noni. Me wana akelu yunga. Le men lo kumamara nyakonje dilang yinya balika tau nan no funda hone funda na jo hone la balika.
Well, thank you very much. He's the city mayor of Foya city, Lofa County, Mr. Josiah Sake. He has been in conversation with LMTV. We've been bringing you a brief interview about the mini solar farm here in Foya that is about to power about 20 homes, including health facilities in this part of Lofa County, and it's also going to be powering the Foya Central High School, because it will be a day service for the solar farm to be built right behind the Foya Central High School, and then you can give them current. So we are folks from Foya City, Lofa County, where I have Damo Afofana, who is behind camera. The man Jerry Stewart is our chauffeur. He makes sure that we enter into Foya City, and this team is being headed by the Deputy Director General for New Media and Rebranding of the Liberia Broadcasting System, Mr. D. Flomo. From this angle, with the city mayor of Foya here in Lofa County, my name is Aisin Iba, and want to say a pleasant good night from Foya.